Hey guys, this is your weekly forecast for the 31st of May right through to the 7th of June. Now there is an eclipse at the end on the 5th, and this is going to be in Sagittarius, and there's going to be an awful lot of provocation, people being jealous, petty, angry, questioning you in the areas of your ideologies, your belief system, your religion, your culture, the way alternative thinking and those kinds of things. And it's going to create a conflict. We've got the sun and we've got the moon here, and they're vying for attention and they're pushing against each other. So there's this conflict rising. Now, the moon is our home, our heritage, it's our deep belief systems, our fundamental psychological foundations that we grew up believing, that we live by now. Versus this worldview on all the areas I just discussed. And there's a real argument, battle of the wills going on. So you will be feeling your back up against the wall, and you'll be feeling questioned, arguments starting, and there will be more riots round about then as well. People coming out, the homeland and the overseas, and coming to a head with that. And there's going to be this anger, this poking the bear, pushing your buttons. So be aware of this feeling coming around in 6 to 9 months for the full revelation of the eclipses. And so we're moving into this week with that. Now, in your career, study, and finance, you've got 2 ways to go to take action with this, and it's divinely put in front of you. Now, again, we're questioning ourselves. This is not just this is in every area of your life, depending on where it is for you, but as a whole, you're questioning these things. Your belief system. Something's going to trigger you this week where you're going to have to address something, an insecurity that this has triggered. You weren't aware of it, you were aware of it, but it's been brought up, and you need to question this and you need to reconcile it because it's stopping you in one of these areas. Now, in your work, there's 2 ways to go here. One will bear fruit quicker, one is better for the long run. And it's really about which way you're going to take that. Don't settle for second best, but you take action and go out there. With this. This is also about being very clear with what your actions that you're going to take or that you have taken with the financial or the co-workers or even with the people you study with. When it comes to home, there's a reconciliation there. Look, we've got another sword. And so this is about being very direct at home. There's a reconciliation at home. So someone's coming home. If there's been an argument, there's a reconciliation. We've got it around their head. So if someone's been feeling low or feeling off, they're feeling back to themselves. This is a news coming that makes us feel like we're back in control as well. Now, when it comes to our health, we've got the Magician card. Now, this is karmic, and this is a major arcana card. And it's telling you that you have all the resources that you need here within you and in front of you, ready for you to take this karmic action, karmic eclipse, and to be able to manifest the health that you want so you can start fresh. So whatever this triggers can change, with your self-sabotaging things that you do. So fears, phobias, habits, how you look after your body. Bringing attention and taking action on that as well. Now, when it comes to the part of your body, it's this area here, so it's your face. It's how you look. So your hair, your teeth, your skin, that area of your body, your brain, cerebellum, all of those kinds of things as well. Small select few of you will be getting some news, some information around what I just said, the head, the brain, the cerebellum, base of the neck, base and spine. And this will get you back to square one. So there's some information there as well. And then when we get to love, we've got the Justice card, another major arcana card. So putting these 2 together, if you live with your partner, this conflict, this jealousy, pettiness, bitterness, all those things I was describing before. We've got the male king and the female queen. So we've got this is the eclipse happening. And this is the intellect. So this is the mind. And we are questioning our fundamental belief systems and triggering things which are in our brain. And this brings about that balance. See, we've got the balance that we need. Now, some of you will have an all-out brawl and you'll separate. This is the courts. And then some of you will be reconciling because we've come to a balance. But when it comes to, we've got thinking, these are all swords. So these are all about our intellect, our mentality, our perspective, our creativity, our communication, everything to do with thinking and thoughts, which is being attacked right now with the, this anger coming up with the eclipse. So how we think and addressing that will make things smoother around us, and it will produce change. So at work, we're taking action, we're talking very clearly, we're putting our foot down, and this whole idea of what a value is as well. There will be a shift there, what I will and will not stand for, stand up for, or put up with, my value. And when it comes into the home, something around the home here has brought about that same thought, and now things at home will be smoother because we've had this direct conversation. Single people meeting someone, something's hanging in the balance here. This is a Libra, first and foremost, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Now, this is meeting someone quite important. This is Major Arcana card, and this will produce a balance within you. So you guys are like, you're a matching pair. Well, you are a matching pair, really. And taking it on to the next level. Or this is someone that you just meet. For some of you, this is a split. This is courts, legalities. We've decided, amicable split, or we've decided that we're done. This all stems from, this big change in how we think. It's a collective consciousness change there. So we have Archangel Michael. He's here now with our marriages, both with work and with love, and to hold the family together. And he's here through this big change. Big things are happening this week. Flying high and not letting anybody else bring you down. You believe what you believe. You take action on that. You talk about that, and you trust yourself. We've got abundance here of support and finances. Again, desired outcome will happen at the very last minute. You can't force it. Like I said, something's hanging in the balance here. Making a decision based on your grounding, on your fundamentals. And Rochelle says, look, this is another air sign. This is saying you make the action, take the action, you make the decision, and happiness will await you now. So be kind to you and those you love. And from Jedi side, Jake, may the force be with you.